What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video. Happy December, you guys. How have you been enjoying the daily uploads this December? I have truly been enjoying them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. We are going to be doing my friend's nails yet again. You guys see her on the channel all the time. This is a set featuring Barbie Girl by Madam Glam. And I have to be honest with you guys, I did her nails around the same time that the Barbie movie came out. But y'all know me, I am not a trendy girl. I am super stubborn when it comes to stuff like that. And the irony, y'all are gonna think like, oh, she's just making it up or she sounds crazy. But I had been kind of making Barbie Girl like my aesthetic on my Instagram, because I did like kind of like a little rebrand, and I was like, what kind of direction do I want to go? And I was like, maybe I could go like giving Nicki Minaj like it's Barbie type vibe. I was like, maybe I could become like a Barbie girl. All of a sudden, like I start seeing all these Barbie ads, and then the movie was coming out, and then everything was Barbie this, Barbie that. And I was just like, oh gosh, no. So that was like an epic fail, like how to return from hell or some shit. I don't excuse my language. Cheers, y'all. So I actually, you guys, you see the nails that I have on in this video? Mm, I was working on them, and they were gonna be a Burberry Barbie. That was the nail theme for them. Burberry Barbie. The one reason why I ended up tossing the nail set was because um the nail art wasn't perfect. It was like I was trying to plan the design as I was going, but I do plan on doing those nails again and actually. But anyways, to the method that we're doing, she usually almost always gets an apres dupe method. So sometimes I do the quote unquote pray dupe method two different ways. I may just add the base layer to the nail and everything, prep and add the base layer and then super glue the pray dupes, quote unquote, or I do this, which is to just use like an extend gel or a bubble gum gel or a base coat gel, and then go ahead and cure the nails on. I kind of like to do it where I get a really solid base and I cure the base and then I just glue the tips on just because I don't know, it just feels like this is a lot of work, honestly. Like, I don't know. It's just my preference, y'all. But as you can see, it goes well. What do you guys prefer? Do you like to use glue or use like some sort of UV base to apply the tips? As you can see, she was telling me about something that was serious and she was really talking. She like, look, this what happened. I'm like, girl, what happened? She like, I'm gonna tell you. Anyways, let me see. So thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers. Definitely give this video a big fat thumbs up if you like it. I'm gonna go ahead and answer a couple of more questions. I had answered some questions you guys had for me in a previous video. I know sometimes with the daily uploads, they can feel a little redundant. You guys saw me do nail prep the day before yesterday, right? So we're gonna spice it up a little if I can get it together over here. Okay, here we go. All right, let me pull up the questions. And okay, so one of you guys asked if I have a favorite nail polish brand or a favorite nail polish color. My favorite nail polish brands, y'all already know. I tell y'all a lot. No Reserve LA, Madam Glam, and Born Pretty are like my top faves. Like, I don't think you could really go wrong by investing into any of those products. And oh, for a second I thought my light wasn't on. I'm like, hold on, y'all, my light ain't on. It is though. It is. So those are my favorites. Hold on. Oh, and then I always actually get this question. You guys are always asking me, how do I stay inspired? every time I do her nails, I be wishing she would just get them short. But I mean, that she would just keep them the length that they are. But she always wants them short. So I end up having to do all this clipping and filing for this much. This much, y'all. This much. But a client wants what a client wants, and we can't judge. So you guys are gonna see that. Um, Oh, you guys always ask me how I stay inspired. I really stay inspired by looking within. Like, you see this shirt, like, this is so cool, right? And this could totally be a nail design. I have been inspired by people on Instagram who will go to the store and they will see things that they like and they will just take pictures of it. Like, they may see this tapestry and they be like, okay, I'm going to take a picture of it. And then they create a nail design that is inspired by the tapestry. They may look and see like this towel right here, and they may design a nail set inspired by that. And so, finding sorry y'all, finding inspiration is actually very easy. It just takes confidence, and it takes, you have to want this. You have to want to create. What's your favorite nail trend or style to create? I guess you mean probably like ombres or Frenchies and things like that. I like the kawaii theme a lot. I love kawaii nail art. I also love abstract nail art. So I think anything along those lines. Let me see. What challenges do you face in your nail journey and how do you overcome them? Um, so some challenges I face is that my family thinks that like they don't really understand how much I be working and how much I need to work in order to be successful. I think it's a little bit different once you are successful as a YouTuber because you have money coming in. But when you don't have money coming in, because like I have to go to work and then come home and film. I have to go to work and then come home and edit. I have to edit between jobs and stuff, voiceovers between jobs and stuff. And I think that my family doesn't really like see or understand how challenging that is, and they don't really care. And I don't say it like in a bitter way or a mean way, but for example, if I was to be getting paychecks, they would be like, oh no, she's working because they would associate this with money or like some kind of gain of some sort. But because there's not really that, then it kind of just be like, oh, she just wants to sit at her computer and do her work. And so that's definitely a challenge. And it was how do I overcome it? I really overcome all the challenges. By just focusing on the success. I remember when I think about doing something or when I study the market, I look at everything, all of the scenarios, and I knew that, for example, Femi Beauty, one of my top inspirations, or my definite top inspiration, she it took her 5 years before she had her big break as a DIY nail girly. Like, she's a huge hit now, but it wasn't always that way. And I was one of the people that discovered her in the midst of her making that big ol', you know, making herself front and center on stage, so to speak. And so with that, I know that it's going to take a while. So I really just focus on once I actually get there. Like, the stress that I have to endure right now of not having the office building that I want, or not having the filming setup that I necessarily want, or not having the production turnaround time that I want, or not having the funds to hire the employees that I need in order to execute tasks and stuff. Also, um, some of the obstacles that I overcome is simply like the workload, the workload of actually becoming a successful influencer. Again, I have children, so people without children are not going to feel the same about it as people with children. Because when you don't have children, you are your focus all the time. But I'm the last focus of the day. So my dreams come after everyone else's dreams. They come after everyone's wants and their needs and everything like that. And that is discouraging. And so then you try to find help, and it's like no one wants to work for free, right? And you can't really afford to pay them. But how for that disadvantage, I actually look at it as whether I have money or not, if anyone wants to be involved in this kind of project or if they want to collaborate together, that's a personal choice. It shouldn't be motivated by money. So sometimes I might look at it like, oh, I can't hire people to help me. Well, if I had the money to hire people to help me, maybe I would actually hire the wrong people because they wouldn't help me out of their heart. They would only help me out of a motivation for money, right? So sometimes you gotta look at the disadvantages for what they're willing and able to teach you during the time. Um, you know, also, for example, I see a lot of people who end up getting pretty wealthy from this, and they kind of just fall off. Like they don't really fall off, but they go and they pursue other dreams and things like that. And so for me, I feel a sense of accountability to my audience, and so I think that those are like natural disadvantages that you encounter, and when you do overcome them, then you'll be successful. And so sometimes it's not always about what the obstacle is; it's about what the solution to the obstacle is. And that's really what's going to get you where you really want to go is um really being able to walk around any circumstances and things like that. So all right. um Let me see if there's any other questions. Hold on, y'all. I gotta respond to a text. All right. Hold on. Okay, so we're just buffing the nails now. They're turning out cute. All right, so let me see. Have you faced any challenges in your nail career? Any memorable challenges? I'm kind of rewording the questions, y'all, because sometimes they be asked in a weird way. So, but this one's basically, have you faced any memorable challenges? All right, so memorable, yes. Um, the one is I always go through these phases as an influencer, at least I have up until this point, where I'm like going really hard and I do really good. And then something will happen and will kind of just throw me off. The first time that happened, well, the very first time that happened, someone tried to hack my Instagram and my YouTube. And I'm like, bruh, come on. And it was actually a quote unquote brand, and it's sad because there was numerous girlies in the community that were working with that quote unquote brand. So I decided to just give them a try out of like, cause like sometimes you just be trying to get some opportunities, right? Or like maybe you need nail products to try out and things like that. And the brand, they were, it didn't end well, but if y'all are OG followers and subscribers, y'all know that story. And then after that happened, like I kind of bounced back from that and I was doing pretty good. And then I was doing this giveaway and I was just giving away. This is what made me so mad. I was only giving away one Madam Glam mini. That was it. It was like the most simplest giveaway ever. And all of a sudden, people start DM me talking about some, hey, Sam, we got a DM from you. And I'm like, that's not me. And someone had created a fake account and they were direct messaging my followers and telling them that they were the winner and to give them their personal information. And I had to tell them, like, no, don't do that. And the thing was, it was so annoying because it was such a small giveaway. So it was like, you want to build trust in your community and you want to build a sense of um like not transparency, but that sense of trust. Again, it's just trust, dependability, reliability, and things like that. So all those challenges have taught me, like, I remember when that happened with the giveaway that someone had made a fake Instagram and everything like that. I set up my own blog site and I started to make it to where everything would be through my website directly, so everyone knew that it was legit and there was no, sending your information to the wrong person and things. Um And then when like my account got hacked, of course, like it didn't get hacked, but when they tried to, of course, I already had everything set up for that. So just being mindful of like those kind of obstacles. Also like again, the learning curve with, taking someone and becoming friends with them and then things not really working out. And that it puts you have a personal friendship with someone in a professional environment, then that puts your professional reputation at risk. And I just don't want to ever run into that kind of thing again because I'm very passionate in my friendships, and that's the emphasis, friendships. I'm passionate in my work environment too, but there's just a different tonality when it's just strictly business and strictly professional. So those are some of the things. And then the flip side of that question, I'm gonna go ahead and ask is gonna be memorable successes in my career, because if we're gonna talk about like the challenges and the disadvantages, we should talk about the good too. And I recently got followed by Femi Beauty on Instagram, and that was like the pinnacle of my success as a DIY nail artist. Of course, if I could get her to comment on one of my videos or to invite me to a collab or to shout me out or to even know that like I exist and to, for lack of better words, make friends with me, girl, professional friends. Um, that would be like so exciting. But also the nail art challenge has been a great success for me. And I've also had a lot of success with being able to have a lot of giveaways and being able to meet milestones with my subscriber count on YouTube. I remember when I posted my 100th, I mean, not my 100, my 200th video and things like that. So those have been very memorable. Also, like, I believe 𝑚𝑒𝑚𝑜 posted me on their feed, and that was like a super exciting moment back then and things like that. Um, so, oh, someone asked, what are my other hobbies aside from nails? I like to sew. I like to paint. I like to do a lot of things. Anything creative. I love to do DIY projects. I like being out in nature. This nail set is taking a while, y'all. Damn. I'm really bringing y'all along for the ride. I did a good job though. Y'all think I did good or no? All right, so here we are. We got her all squared away. We got her all set up. But see, as long as that was it. Everything after that is just gel polish, base coat gel if you feel like it. You don't necessarily have to. But if I'm doing a professional nail set, I typically will, because um, you want to add some strength to the nails. But this video is a little dated. Now I really enjoy using the rubber base by Madam Glam. It is just like it's not like a builder gel. That's what's so weird about it. It's better than builder gel. But and it has a little thickness but not a lot. So it's just less is more with the rubber base coat gel. It is everything. But without further ado, I want you guys to comment down below. I want you guys to DM me new questions. My list is getting a little bit low. So, let me look at some more. Hold on. How could someone said, how could I improve my nail care routine? You guys have seen my nail prep routine on the last few videos recently. Just cuticle oil, girl. Cuticle oil. And really DIY. Like DIY um cuticle oil, and also like really just looking to get that rejuvenating feeling. Your nails really know when you take care of them. They can feel it, just like your hair and things. Like you can go in the bathroom and you can kind of just comb through your hair and throw it up, or you can literally comb through your hair. And so it's kind of similar to that. And then also, what advice do you have for someone looking to start experimenting with nail art? The emphasis keyword there is experimenting. You have to experiment. the nails that I have on in this video, I didn't finish them because they were an experiment. I never done no Burberry design before. I don't even know how Burberry looks. And when I do my nail designs, sometimes I get so like I'm very picky. So I don't want to look up the inspo. Like I don't want to look up and see how Burberry looks before I do my nails because I want to kind of go off my visual image. And so you guys will see sometimes that it really is an experimentation process. Also, sometimes you will do like you'll have an idea and you'll execute it. And then when you execute it, you'll be like, okay, that came out nice. But then like you'll realize, like, oh, I should have done it in this order. And so sometimes you run into that too. So just experiment, like actually experiment, don't be afraid to use a lot of different colors or to, waste a little bit of product. Some people that I talk to, they always are like, oh, but I'm too worried about wasting product. And I'm like, girl, bye. Like, chill out. You're doing too much. So don't worry about that. Why does index finger look all wide? I hope it didn't turn out wide. I hope it's just the view. I gotta stay a little longer to make sure. Oh, okay. I was about to say, y'all. I was about to say. But, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna drop some music on for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the final review. As you can see, this Barbie Girl by Madame Glam is bussing. Okay. Look at her. She's like, she is always so excited. She's like, let me see. And they literally are so cute. I love them so much. Okay, I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later. Until next time. I will holla y'all, and be sure to drop comments down below. Be sure to go follow me on Instagram. Be sure to go like my like everything, spam it up, and also go to my blog www.scorpiongoddessnails.blog so that you can be a part of the Goddess Gang and you can join us for this great journey. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for being here, supporting me. Until next time, I surely will holla. Peace.
I'll always keep on coming back to you. when the road gets tough, you're enough. I don't know how I deserve you. You know I'll always keep on coming back to you, back to you, back to you. Even when the road gets tough, you're enough. I don't know how I deserve you. You know I'll always keep on coming back to you, back to you, back to you. Even when the road gets tough, you're enough. I don't know how I deserve you. You know I'll always keep on coming back to you. Even when the road gets tough, you're enough. I don't know how I deserve you. You know I'll always keep on coming back to you, back to you, back to you. I will always feel something.